Murli's from 1969, today's day 21, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
16th June, 1969. The greatest renunciation is the renunciation of vices. So, you are being told about things that are lacking. One main weakness is that you lack the practice of staying in solitude. And the second is that there isn't unity. There is very little difference between the words unity, ekta, and solitude, ekant. Solitude can be a physical level as well as on the subtle level. Both are needed here. If you experience the bliss of being in solitude, you will not enjoy being extroverted. At the present, everyone's interest is drawn more towards extroversion. These two things are lacking within the majority of you. In order to increase the practice of the subtle stage, this is very essential. You have to maintain a greater interest for being in solitude. Kumaris are now going to take a practical course. So they are going to be given 3 gifts. Gifts are a sign of love. And so, Baba, in the 3 relationships, is giving you 3 gifts, which you must never forget. Always keep the gifts from Bab Dada with you. Gifts have to be kept hidden away. And so, always remember the gift from the Father, of his teachings, and the teachings that the Father gives are that you always remain obedient and faithful to Bab Dada, the instrument sisters, and the divine family members. This is the gift of Father's teachings. And then, what is the gift from the teacher? Teachings must always be imbibed. Wherever you go, always remember the teachings of the teacher, and they are imbibe knowledge and imbibe virtues. And the teachings from the Guru is that you must always remain in unity. You must remain constant and in the remembrance of one. In the form of Shaktis, imbibe the ornaments that Vishnu has been shown with. Always keep these ornaments in front of you. These are the gifts of teachings from the 3 relationships of the Father, Teacher, and Guru, given especially to the Kumaris. Now, Baba will see which ones keep these gifts with them. Those people are preparing refined bombs. You now have to drop the refined bombs of knowledge. You have done a lot of service at the crawling speed of ants. When bombs are dropped, everything is wiped out very quickly. In the same way, do the special service of spreading the sound all around, and that is called dropping a bomb. The more refined someone is, the more refined the bombs he will drop on others. You now have to become all rounders. The more you become this, the closer you will come to the family in the golden age. The result of the training is only seen when you reveal yourself by having gone all around. Baba will see the result after the practical course. Now, when you come back to Madhuban after a month, do not come alone. Your training is not yet complete. The practical paper begins now. No one must return here alone. Come as a guide of someone or another. Bring pilgrims with you. Bab Dada has many hopes in these Kumaris. Bab Dada merges in his eyes those jewels who fulfill his hope. Acha. Meeting with different groups. 18th June 1969. First. What is the first lesson of this school? To die a living death. To die a living death means to be dead to your body, your friends and relations, and the old world, whilst alive. Have you made this first lesson firm? Do we not die a living death to our sanskars? When someone dies, his past sanskars also finish. So here also, why should you remember your past sanskars? Since it is another birth, all the things of the past should have finished. This is the first lesson in dying a living death. You must make this firm. Your past old sanskars should appear to be as though they were the sanskars of someone else, not your own. Previously, they were of a Shudra. Now, they are of a Brahmin. And so, you must not have the old sanskars of the Shudras. Why do you make someone else's sanskars your own? What would you call someone who makes other people's things belong to him? A thief. So why do you steal this? Why should Brahmins accept the things of a Shudra? If someone's clothes just touch an untouchable person, he goes and takes a bath. And so, what should you do if the sanskars of a Shudra are adopted by a Brahmin? You have to make effort for that. Just as one never touches dirty things, in the same way, you must keep yourself safe from your old sanskars. You must not touch them. Only when you pay so much attention will you be able to draw the attention of others to this. Second, what is the main virtue for success in service? Humility. The more humble you are, the more success there is. One becomes humble when there is the consciousness of being an instrument. You must do service whilst considering yourself to be an instrument. When you have the virtue of humility, everyone will bow down to you. Everyone bows down to those who themselves bow first. You must carry out all tasks whilst considering yourself to be an instrument. Just as the Father only takes the support of the body as an instrument, in the same way, you must consider that you have adopted this body only as an instrument. The first thing to consider this body to be an instrument, and then other is to consider yourself to be an instrument for service. Then there will be humility. Then watch success come in front of you. Just as Bab Dada enters a body temporarily, in the same way, consider the body to be a support, an instrument. Does Bab Dada have attachment to the body? When you consider it to be a support, you will not be dependent. At present, you are dependent on the body, whereas then you will control the body. To be continued. Om Shanti.